Sweet, sweet revenge is great. So with that said, here's a review. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01, and today, yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the 8th ranked Kansas Jayhawks were back home in Allen Fieldhouse as they took on the 7th ranked Kansas State Wildcats in the second installment of the Dillon Sunflower Showdown, and KU technically pulled off the upset by a final score of 90-78. This was great. It's good to be back on the winning ways, and we avoided the season sweep. And won in a very comfortable fashion. I did not expect us to win this game by that margin, but we did, and it feels pretty dang good. Now, there were a lot of good things that happened in this game, and they were rightly deserved. There's also a few things that were nitpicked on the bad side. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game. You have a player of the game and a player who needs to improve. Without further ado, let's do it. All right, positives. KU shooting performance through the entire game, really solid. KU shot 40% from the field, 41% from three, and 71% from the free throw line, which included a stellar 50% in the first half from beyond the arc. So, yeah, we did really well shooting the ball, especially when you talk about last game against the Wildcats in Manhattan. I'm pretty sure both teams were shooting in the 30s. So, a vast improvement going up against the Cats in this one. So, yeah, shooting numbers is a positive. Defensively, KU did its job holding K-State to shoot under their averages. As K-State shot 34% from the field, 33% from three, and 86% from the free throw line. Now, the 86%, I mean, yeah, we still got beat there, but I mean, I'm surprised that K-State missed some free throws, because they're a really good free throw shooting team. And Marquise Noel, when he missed his, that was a shock. But I know, and he's like 3rd in the conference shooting free throws, so that was pretty big. But defensively, we played aggressively on the defensive side and forced K-State to throw up bad shots. And I mean, that's great. And gosh, I can't keep the smile off my face on how well we played defensively. It was really good. So yeah, holding K-State to shoot under its averages is a big positive. Let's see, turnovers. That is also a positive, as KU won the turnover battle and did really well, as KU forced 13 Wildcat turnovers and scored 21 off those turnovers, while K-State only forced 9 Jayhawk turnovers and scored 12. And wow, that was impressive. The fact that we took care of the basketball, had less than 10 turnovers, it was incredible. And it, like, at the end of the first half, I'm pretty sure KU only had 1 turnover that whole half. So yeah, we did a lot better taking care of the ball and forcing turnovers. So no question, the turnover battle, that's a positive. Rebounds. KU actually won the rebounding battle 44-42. A lot on the higher side of this ball game. And if you take away KU's offensive rebounds, KU would lose this thing. And if you still kept K-State's offensive rebound total. But yeah, offensive rebounds was a big difference in this game. Because, shoot, if it wasn't that, K-State would have won that thing by 2. But yeah, 13 offensive rebounds to K-State's 9. That is cleaning up and doing your job that way. So yeah, we did our job taking care of the glass and controlling the glass. So rebounds, that's a positive. And it's weird for me to say this, but KU won the foul battle. And it's weird saying it. I'm going to consider it a half positive, half negative, because it is on the high side. But KU had less fouls than Kansas State, as the Wildcats had 24 personal fouls, while KU had 23. And yes, they include technicals. As Joseph Yesufu had one for KU for a flop warning, or a flop call, and then Jerome Tang got teed up as well for mouthing off, which, according to Jay Billis on the broadcast, it was bound to happen. But yeah, I don't know how we did it. We had one less foul than Kansas State in this ball game. Now, I know K-State fans are going to be like, oh, the ref gave KU this win and all that stuff. No. No. It was about the same physical game from 2 weeks ago in Manhattan. Both teams had a lot of fouls. We had players foul out. But, yeah, this was no different. So, anyway, not drawing as many fouls as K-State did, that's a positive. And the final positives are nitpicks, as KU won the points in the paint battle 28-20. Second chance points, KU won that 11-6. Fast break points, KU won that 21-12. And for probably the first time this season, Kansas won the bench point production 19-9. Which, that is amazing. And I am going to put this out there. I'm going to say that the fouls is kind of a half positive, half negative. But yeah, for the first time this season, that's it for my positives and my negatives. Because there is none after that. So, since I really don't have any negatives, player of the game. There's a few options I can give it to, and a few guys I'm going to give honorable mentions. First off, Zach Clemens. The fact that this dude actually played decent minutes and actually produced well, I'm thrilled. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 blocks in 15 minutes. Went 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. That's Zach's best game of the season. Good for him. I'm glad that he did as well as people expected. So, good for Zach. But other than that, let's go Dajuan Harris. My goodness. Tied his career high in this ball game with a stellar performance, especially when he guarded Marquise Noel. He did great. Juan finished 18 points, 2 assists, and a steal in 34 minutes. Went 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. If it wasn't for his free throw percentage being 50 and his 3-point percentage being under 50, I probably would have gave it to him. But he's an honorable mention, and he played great. And my final honorable mention, Jalen Wilson. Played an incredible game in the amount of time he did. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal in 39 minutes, 5 of 15 from the field, 4 of 9 from beyond the arc, and 6 for 8 from the charity stripe. But it sucks to say that Jalen isn't it, so who is it? I'm gonna give it to Kevin McCullar because he played great basketball and also had a double-double. McCullar finished with 16 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block in 30 minutes on the dot. He did have a cold field goal shooting night going 2 of 10, but 2 of 3 from beyond the arc and 10 for 12 from the free throw line. He was a dog. Kevin was a dog, and I'm glad, and unfortunately he fouled out, but this dude, after not scoring and fouling out early in the game in Manhattan, this dude wanted to kick some hiney. And he did. And I'm glad that, I think maybe for the first time this season, he is my player of the game. I could be wrong, but he deserves it. With his stellar performance on both sides of the ball. And yeah, there's no question. So my player of the game, Kevin McCullar. Player who needs to improve, and I hate saying it, KJ Adams. I mean, he really struggled in this ball game. He finished with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block in 18 minutes. But Yeah, he did not see very much in this game. He did go 4 of 6 from the field and 0 for 1 from the free throw line. But yeah, it sucks for me to say KJ gets this. But he got 3 quick fouls and just sat a lot. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, the other guys, by the way, everybody scored in this game, so it is really difficult for me to choose because Ernest gave you quality minutes. Joe Yesufu gave you quality minutes despite having a cold shooting night. Bobby Pettiford was he was good. He even potentially had a hamstring, a stretched hamstring injury that made him sit, but he played through it. Same thing with Kevin. He had a bruised finger. He played through that. But those guys, especially off the bench, 3 points from Ernest, 5 points from Joe, 6 points from Bobby, 5 points from Zach. It had to come from a starter, which sucks. So, unfortunately, I gotta go with KJ on this one. So, sucks to say it, but KJ Adams, my player who needs to improve. And that's going to do it for my review of KU versus K-State. Again, the final score, Kansas 90, Kansas State 78. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell to tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next basketball review as the Hawks will travel to Ames, Iowa to take on the Iowa State Cyclones. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dance to the field house. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.